Namaste everyone and welcome to day 6. So I thought for today's video we would open up the side body, the hips, the waist, this kind of part of the body. It's said in Chinese medicine that if there's one movement to do, it's to bring that spiral in, starting in the core, the centre of the body, and we've also got the belt channel around here as well with meridians. So we're just going to be focusing on this region of the body from our core. So you can place your hands on your hips, you can place them on your thighs. I tend to go for hands on hips. And imagine there's a pole going right the way through from your perineum all the way up to the top of the head. Imagine it's a fixed pole there, just to bring some awareness and slightly lift in the crown. Because first what we're going to do is we're going to circle the hips, but it's such a slight movement, we're imagining that the head can't even move. So we're kind of on a pivot, it's like a pole. So when that one goes that way, this goes that way, you know, kind of like a spinning top. Imagine those old school spinning tops you used to get, and you get the point going through the middle. That's what we're doing essentially here. So it's a very subtle movement, trying to keep the head as stationary as possible, just to open up the waist, bring some awareness to this central channel, but also to get a bit of extra opening in the side body. So as the hips go that way, we've got a slight pulling almost this way. Just again, we're going to move the head slightly more with the opening and accentuating the side body, just to try and bring, always going both ways, some extra awareness and openness to the side body. And we're always nice and gentle with these movements. Don't forget to breathe, letting the breath land comfortably and gently in the body, feeling the shoulders, everything's relaxed in the body. It's this sense of effortless effort. Right, we're going to take the palms, we're going to do Tray of Teacups for this one. So this is one we've done in our practices before. We're just facing the fingers away behind us, palms lifting up above. And we're going to bring the arms, we'll just start with the arms to face away from you at chest level, then they'll face you. So we're going through a figure of 8 shape, back facing away and above. So again, they come round and there's a crossover as they point away, pointing to the abdomen, pointing away and pointing above. And when you feel ready with that one, we can start to bring in the hips. So we're imagining we're holding up the teacups, so we don't want them to spill. It takes time and practice. And then as the arms go to one side, the hips go the other way. As the arms go forward, the hips go back. So they're always going the opposite side, and when we go up above, our hips are forward. So we're just going to do a gentle, still a very subtle, gentle movement around the waist. Really feel them wrists flexing, the fingers. So you're imagining that spiral going right the way from the tips of your toes and the centre, in fact maybe from the centre of your foot. Imagine that spiral coming all the way up that the legs, the central channel, and all the way through the arms, through the shoulders, through the head, right the way to the neck and the crown. This is one I do most days to start the day. They say nature and plants grow in spirals. And even the body, the bones, the DNA, it's all these spiraling movements. So I just imagine a bit of a spiraling movement going through my whole body. And you can always end just by dropping them shoulders down, pushing the hands to the corners, bottom corners of the room, lifting the crown of the head. And just notice how your body's feeling after them gentle movements. You can always as well accentuate that. There is other variations you'll find in the Tray of Teacups exercises at the start of our practices. We've got a more recent practices from April and May. They've got a variation where we do this, and you're bringing the arms in opposite ways then to engage a bit more of the body. But this is a nice short 5-minute simple practice to open up this side, the waist, the hips, just the central channel. So, hope you've enjoyed that one. Let me know how you found it. Find what feels good, and we'll see you for tomorrow's practice. Take care.